This is Unit 2.2, question 15 from the test prep. Let f prime of x equal the limit as h approaches 0 of x plus h squared minus x squared over h. For what value of x does f of x equal 4? So to start, we need to know that this formula, that f prime of x equals the limit as h approaches 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x all divided by h. So we need to find what f of x is, which is right here or right here in this function. So we know that f of x is going to be equal to x squared. From here we just set our f of x equal to 4 and solve for x. X squared equals 4. And then we take the square roots on both sides. X equals plus or minus 2. But in our answer choices, the only one out of these two that is there is positive 2. So our answer is positive 2. This is Unit 2.2, question 16 from the test prep. The graph of the function f along with the table of values are shown below. Approximate the value of f prime of 5.5 using the data from the table. So now, usually to approximate the value, we would use 2 points around it, but the trick with this question is we can't actually use 6 because it's not continuous to this line 5. So in order to approximate the value of 5.5, we have to use 1 behind it. So we can use 5.5. So let's use the y value 2.459. Remember, our average rate of change is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. 2.459 minus our y2, which is 2.321, over 5.5 minus 5. And then that simplifies to about 0.276 as our final answer. This is Unit 2.2, question 17 from the test prep. The figure below shows the graph of a line tangent to the graph of f at x equals 0. Of the following, which must be true? Now, before we start, let's just do some dissecting. This is a graph of the tangent line at x equals 0. So it's showing the tangent line at this point. The actual function could be like this, or it could be whatever, but this line, this linear line, is just showing us the tangent line at that point, which means the point at x equals 0 needs to be the same as f of 0. So that means we know that f of 0 must be 2. Alright, so we can draw that conclusion. Now, of our answer choices, I see that they all have f of 0 and they all have f prime of 0. So how do we find f prime of 0? Well, that's just going to be the slope of our tangent line. So let's go ahead and find the slope. We can use 2 points. I'm going to use 0, 2, and I'm also going to use -1, 0. So now our formula for our slope formula is y2 minus y1, so -2, over x2 minus x1, so -1. And that's going to be equal to 2. So that means f prime of 0 equals 2 as well. So that means both of these are equal, which means our answer choice is B as our final answer. Alright, that's everything for Unit 2.2. Next we'll be moving on to Unit 2.3.